What is poppin', Dark Horse Gang? Welcome back to my channel, my returning subbies. And if you're new, it's your favorite Southern Sidekick, Lele in the building. And today we got another reading, so go ahead and get your drinkity drink, go get your snackity snack, and let's get it poppin'. Now, boo, today's topic of discussion, people are saying that you are their burning desire, baby, okay? So, ooh, y'all, this is a spicy reading, okay? So first off, I want to say, this individual, some person you might have friend zoned or something, but they are feeling hot and heavy for you. And I am also hearing a message coming through of like vulnerability. Somebody might have like wore their heart on their sleeve around you and maybe kind of gave you like an ultimatum, it could have been. Okay, but like you just in this energy of Empress vibes, okay? Literally with the Empress at the bottom of the deck, okay? And so this message is coming through. We have the King of Wands clarified with the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles is giving me your energy, okay? Or reverse the roles, okay? Genderly, whatever. But like this is giving me a message that like you are just the whole package, boo. Okay, literally with this Empress energy, like there's different parts of yourself that you can tap into. And lately you've been tapping into kind of the physical attributes. As I'm recording this, we're having the full buck moon in the sign of Capricorn, hey? Okay, so definitely giving Capricorn energy, leader energy as well with the King of Wands. But it's like you're leading the way, you're leading the pack, right? Like you just in your power, you over here in your feminine essence or your masculine essence, okay? Now, we also have the Knight of Wands clarified with the Temperance card, okay? And so this is showing me that you've done a lot of inner healing work, okay? So you did a lot of healing work in regards to the energies of rejection, okay? And so there were certain dynamics that you felt rejected from, right? And so you over here like, well, if you gonna reject my ass, then I'm gonna reject your ass. How about that, right? That's what's given. Like, you just decided you was gonna reject anything that doesn't put you first, right? Which, honestly, we should be putting ourselves first anyways. And so that's what you decided to do. And like you've caught some people's attention lately, okay? You kind of have like that Marilyn Monroe effect is what I'm hearing on people, right? Because you've been doing this inner healing work. It's so beautiful, okay? And so we have the Four of Wands clarified with the Ten of Wands. So when people are around you, they feel like they can unpack, they can unload, right? And this could be a positive thing, but it can also kind of be a negative thing where in the past, like you had to learn how to put up boundaries because with this Empress energy, it's you being like a giver, right? You're a giver naturally. You're a healer. Your energy is healing. It's very much giving, right? And you've had people in the past take advantage of your kind heart. And so now you're in this energy of kind of being a little bit cutthroat a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like you just kind of like know what you want now is what I'm hearing. Where before in the past, like you didn't really know what you wanted, right? And so we have to learn from our mistakes and learn discernment through relationships, right? And that's what you've learned. Now, we also have coming through the Two of Cups clarified with the Page of Wands. So, y'all, talk about all this wand energy in this reading. Passion is what it's given, okay? Your passion for your come up is literally making people hot and bothered, like in the best of ways is what I'm hearing, okay? So with that Two of Cups and the Page of Wands, like some people are putting you on a pedestal, okay? And they're putting you on this pedestal and it's like there's something about also your eyes is what I'm hearing. Your eyes are very much penetrating right now, okay? Because you have this hunger for something. And it, like I said, you've caught a lot of people's attention because like, it's almost like you're so unaware about, you know, the people and how they're looking at you and stuff like around you because you're so hyper focused on just you and what you're building for yourself that you don't even realize, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like Belle from Beauty and the Beast where she's just got her nose in a book, right? She's just over here reading. She's following her passion, her bliss. And people like, they say she's peculiar, but they're saying that she's beautiful, right? The name Belle means beauty. So we literally have the beauty card coming through. Like I said, your eyes are literally being in the forefront. That's what I'm hearing. Like your eyes, like when people like see you, like that's the first thing they notice is your eyes because you have this ability to see right through people. That's what it is. Like you see through people's soul is what I'm hearing here. Okay. And so we have focus coming through and we have desire. Okay, so right now you have your eye on the prize. You have your eye focused on, you know, higher things is what I'm hearing, your goals and ambitions. And like, it's given this energy, like you got this hunger to want to be better. It's like self-development. You could be working out, eating different, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could be just like planning your come up is what I'm hearing. But like I said, it's just given like, while you're focusing on other things, like you got people literally focusing on you, okay? We also have the 8 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. And this is what I'm saying. Like, this is what you had to heal was your identity, okay? And so you've been stepping into this new identity, okay? It's definitely giving Marilyn Monroe energy, where you no longer feel shame for your beauty or your sexual power, okay? Or your sexuality, period, okay? So we also have the Hanged One and Judgment. So you had to go through these situations with people where you were rejected in order for you to stop rejecting yourself, okay? And so you stop rejecting yourself. I'm definitely hearing something about somebody's in your life right now. It could be as well. Who you put in the friend zone, right? You put this individual in the friend zone and like you're trying to take it slow, but it's like somebody doesn't want to let you go. It's like your energy is kind of like pulling away from people right now, and like people are literally like gravitating towards you. Like you got this, it's like you got your own orbit right now, okay? You remember that episode of Family Guy where like Peter Griffin has his own orbit kind of thing? Like energetically in manifestation, that's what you're doing. Like you got your own orbit. You're attracting things into your essence. You're attracting things into your orbit field. So with some astrology cards, the first one that flew out, of course, is Venus, the love energy, okay? Followed by the moon card, feelings, okay? Lovey-dovey feelings all over the place. Aries, passion. Like I said, with vulnerability coming in with the Aquarius energy, you could be dealing with an Aries or an Aquarius, okay? Or you have those energies in your chart. But what's being activated right now is your superpowers, okay? And like I said, like it's making people have some realizations about how they feel about you. Even people you walked away from. Like I said, people who rejected you are now feeling the slight. They're feeling the burn because, boo, you glowed the F up all these you-know-whats. Literally with Uranus coming through and Aquarius, double whammy because that's ruled by Aquarius, right? And so this came out of left field, okay? You just focusing on yourself and elevating. It's like 1 minute you over here, you know what I'm saying, like desperate either for somebody's attention, and then you decided like, wait a minute, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you realize you look crazy in a situation, and like that's what it was. You was making yourself put in situations where you was looking crazy, and like you done looking crazy for anybody. You on that pedestal this season, period, with that Empress energy, okay? Seeing clearly, seeing your power clearly is what I'm hearing. Yes, look, the Star card, double whammy, triple whammy with the Aquarius energy. We also have the 2 of Wands and Justice, bro. Look, yes, justice from the heartbreaks and the rejections. Exactly what I was just talking about with the 5 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles, and look, the 2 of Swords. You might have options. This was coming through here. There's multiple people. Okay, so somebody who, okay, I'm getting a metaphor. You walked away from somebody where you felt rejected, you glowed up, and then now maybe you have other options with somebody else, and like now they want to come back around because they realize sometimes they got to lose a good thing. You know what I'm saying? To realize that you were the best they ever had is what I'm hearing, okay? Especially with that Queen of Swords, cutthroat energy coming through, discernment, clarity. They better come correct, right? That's the energy, because you are no longer in the 5 of Pentacles. You are in the 9 of Pentacles, which is self-sufficiency. You built this on your own. Self-esteem, self-worth, and value, okay? And that your cup of love, right, is precious. And it's valuable. And you don't want to sit here and waste your time or energy. Maybe that's the reason why maybe you're taking it slow in relationships and things like that. I'm hearing this come up that you're going through is karmic justice, okay? Look, we split the deck over here. We have the 9 of Cups. So the 9 of Cups is over here coming to this Empress energy, or Emperor if you're a feller. So the 9 of Cups is over here walking towards the Empress while she's minding her own business, right? And it's like love is coming out of left field right now because I feel like that's not your priority. You just in your power, okay? Bro, this is a profession of love, okay? We have the 8 of Wands, we have the Magician, we have the Ace of Swords, and the Hermit, okay? And death, transformation, what did I say? And now you got options. Okay, you have options, and now they're feeling butthurt is what's coming through here with the 5 of Cups. Okay, I can't even deal. When it comes to living in abundance consciousness, and you realize like being, you know, thirsty for either a person to see your value, like that's living in the lack consciousness, okay? That's what Spirit's telling me right now. And so now you're walking into this timeline of abundance, okay? Mentally, everything abundant. So as an abundant person, that's not somebody who's going to sit there and settle for breadcrumbs, right? You're not going to settle, oh, they gave me a little bit of attention. Oh, they actually texted me today. You know what I'm saying? And so right now you have the right to be kind of distrustful with some folks. But I will say this, boo, like you looking hot. Let's get up up and see some more about this energy. All right, Spirit, tell me more about this energy. Ooh. We have twin flame union coming through, okay? It says heart, body, mind, and soul. Okay, so regardless if you follow the twin flame union-ish, this is giving like all around whole package. You do it for them, okay? You are literally, like I said, Queen of Pentacles, we had the Empress card, okay? This is somebody who is not only bona fide, beautiful, intelligent, intellectual, spiritual. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, soulmate coming through. Twin flame and soulmate coming through. That's crazy. It says you have found your romantic counterpart, okay? And so what I'm hearing here with that soulmate, like whenever people meet you, they feel like they've known you before. There's something about your energy. It's very classy. It's giving dignified is what I'm hearing. And like you represent like this old school kind of love, okay? I'm definitely hearing something about like the thing that makes you most attractive. I'm hearing courtship, okay? To court, right? And it definitely feels like you're not chasing the season, okay? Freedom. Look, we have freedom coming through. It says healthy space and room to breathe, right? So with the freedom card, this is what I'm saying. No longer being attached. It causes the dream or the desire to like suffocate, right? And so you're letting space, like you're allowing yourself to just unfold. It's like the natural unfoldment of who you are, your beauty. Okay, this is your time period of blossoming, okay? And revelation. You are a walking revelation. So affirm this down below. I am a walking revelation. And we have rendezvous. Look, there's something about your energy, like there's so many layers to you. The surface layer, it seems more stoic and like more, you know, reserved. But like whenever you peel back the onion layers kind of thing, like your energy is like this wild stallion. Okay, dark horse gang, yes, with that freedom energy. Rendezvous, okay? It says a private getaway for two is calling you. Okay, so somebody wants to take you on a rendezvous, okay? It's because your energy is different. You crack people open energetically. And like you show them a whole new world is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing Aladdin, okay? I'm also hearing like Jasmine. There's something about that dynamic that's coming through for you. Reaching out, expect a call or a text from your person of interest. Okay, so they're going to be reaching out to you. What did I say? 8 of Wands coming through, okay? Definitely if you have been trying to manifest a message or something, like, that's what it's given. Oh my gosh, we have love language acts of service. Somebody's wanting to meet you on this higher level. Like I said, you are on the pedestal now. Some people are looking at you that way, okay? And so it's like they're going to be trying to do the most. Acts of service, giving you flowers, right? Like that's what it's given. And we have forgiveness. Somebody wants your forgiveness, okay? That's why they're going to be reaching out, wanting a rendezvous. I'm telling you, you do it for a lot of people is what I'm hearing. There's an old person going to be reaching out, but also I'm hearing friend-zoned person. Somebody you friend-zoned. So the love language card says acts of service, actions speak louder than words, period. I'm here when people show you who they are, believe them, okay? Because this time, you're not just going to sit here and if somebody's going to reach out to you, say a bunch of fluff or whatever, you're not going to buy it, right? Like, that's what it's given. You're not just taking things at face value this season. It's like, I'll believe it when I see it, right? And that's what it's given. And we have forgiveness. Like, somebody's definitely going to be, like, having to do the most to get to your attention is what I'm hearing, okay? Because before, I feel like I said, you might have been, like, simping or desperate in the situation, just wanting some reciprocity, and you're done. You're done like begging for attention or affection or a text message or whatever it is. But they definitely want your forgiveness, okay? I'm telling you, this transformation you're going through, like, you are not the same as you were before. Like, your energy now is a lot more mysterious. And it's like, even though maybe they knew you at one point, now you're gonna have to, like, reintroduce yourself. That's how people feel about you right now. Like, you're not even the same person that you were even a year ago. We have dreams come true coming through, okay? Like I said, we had the star card. So all your dreams are coming true this season, period. And the dreams come true card says, have faith, your rainbow will come smiling through. Yes, I love that. And we have real feelings. You share true romantic feelings worth exploring. Okay, so somebody, like I said, expressing the truth, expressing how they truly feel. I'm also hearing addressing the issue. Like, it's giving, like, people coming forward to address the issue. They're trying to meet you at that level now because you ain't down there no more. You ain't gonna just tolerate anything. You ain't thirsty, now they thirsty for you. I'm also hearing you might have to you might feel like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place between two different people is what I'm hearing. But like I said, with that energy coming through of acts of service, actions speak louder than words. Okay, who's showing up? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to sit here and just like feed into some sort of fantasy or whatever, right? That's what's given. Like, cause some people, you know, it's that runner chaser ish. You ain't chasing nobody. We ain't doing that runner chaser BS. Because like I said, like, it's given, you are now in your bag. You are now putting yourself on that pedestal and walking tall and mighty. You got other priorities. And if anybody's gonna be in your life, they better be a good add-on, you know what I'm saying? Because otherwise they just a walking liability. I'm hearing somebody say, let me be your peace. Okay, so that's the energy of this other person. Okay, this definitely feeling like two people battling over you. So Spirit's saying, like, if you were having to choose between two people, make sure they're coming in with that energy of let me be your peace, right? And not your headache. You're just in this energy now of like, you honestly really don't need anybody kind of thing. Like, that's what it feels like. Like, you don't need nobody. Maybe you're just like, you know what, honestly, I don't really want love in my life. Your energy is so nonchalant. That's what I'm hearing. Your energy is so nonchalant. And we have the emotions card. So this card's about emotions, right? And so like I said, some people with hot and heavy emotions for you coming through here. Exactly. We have intuition, awaken. Yeah, you've gone through an awakening. We have signs. 444 might be significant for you. And we have worthy. Yeah, you've been doing a lot of inner healing work about your self-worth. It's giving main character energy, okay? As you listen to your intuition and follow your own rule book, right? And no longer follow other people's rule book, you a sexy rebel this season. There are individuals who had expected you to respond differently. And so like with this energy, I'm hearing ultimatums, right? So when people try to sit here and give you ultimatums, this awakened card, it's feeling like a giant. Like she is this huge giant with this feminine power or masculine power if you're a feller. And sometimes whenever we have space away from either individuals or situations and we can really think clearly, we start to see ourselves more clearly. And so you've been seeing yourself a lot more clearly after having some time apart away from certain individuals, is what I'm hearing. And so you finally realize that you are that bitch, period. And I will say this, with the intuition and the signs card, it's giving like, just because somebody gives you some attention or texts you or something like that, don't mean that you need to go running back to them. Like, so you're saying assess the situation because, boo, you done already made so much progress. Remember, we have that justice energy. Your glow up is literally their karma. They're over here going to have to meet you up here at this level that you're at now. Like, it took a lot of time, strength, courage, and resilience to get to where you are today, boo. Like, you are a sexy powerhouse. So affirm that down below. I am a sexy powerhouse. And you're realizing you can have whoever you want. You can have whatever you want. Because this season, you are seducing the universe to get your desires. Oh my gosh, bro. We have attraction, Mars, and hot. And we have Venus, offer. Okay, bro, you are in an energy of receiving. Roses are very significant for you. I'm hearing their little words and how they would word things all romantically. Might have worked back in the day, but like, you are Save. Literally deception at the bottom of the deck. We have reunion and soul ties coming through, okay? I will say this. It could be a Sagittarius, but we have the Ace of Wands. It says Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, fire. More fire energy coming through here. Pluto transformation, rejection, loss. What did I say? These rejections that you went through, like I said, it was getting you closer to you no longer rejecting yourself. And so there's a situation that is coming up where like you're going to have a choice. They were expecting you to respond the same way that you did back in the day because back then you used to be vulnerable, but you're no longer vulnerable. And this is giving the energies like they're going to have to show you something. It's like you got people kind of putting this illusion of fantasy over you where they idolize you in a way. But like, it might not be really accurate to reality. But regardless, Spirit's saying like the ball is in your court. Like you got the upper hand in the situation. So you literally have this like Marilyn Monroe effect on not only on people, but it's like on the universe. We have the awakened dead. Exactly. You have awakened twice in this reading. It says the things that almost broke me was the thing that most awoke me. Resilience, nirvana, and self-appreciation. You are the rose that grew from the concrete. That's why roses is significant in this reading, okay? So you are that rose that grew from the concrete. And now you are literally the full package. Like all around, you got all your ducks in a row. Like that's how people are perceiving you. People are like, dang, you bona fide and you're beautiful and you're handsome. What? And you're intelligent. Boo, get out of here. Like there's this energy of people being proud of how far you've come. Like they're proud of how much you have overcome all of the darkness. Okay, we have the forbidden forest. bravery, persistence, and redemption. You are so brave to keep going the way that you do. And we have that protectress energy coming through. Your energy is valuable. Protect it well. It's giving like you're having to set boundaries to energies and people. Like somebody could have tried to sit here and give you an ultimatum and they thought that you was going to take the bait and you was like, no ma'am, no sir. We have spiritual gifts coming through. So like I was saying with that intuition card, it feels like all of the struggles that you went through literally strengthened your intuition and your discernment in situations, okay? And so some people were not expected for that throat chakra to be activated the way it is. Running and mirroring. What was I saying? We ain't doing that runner chaser-ish no more, and mirroring. Okay, so right now it's like somebody's getting a taste of their own medicine. Yes, illumination, truth, discovery, and awakening. You might not even, look, this is giving the energy come through, like, there's some energies that you were desiring or you were trying to manifest, and then you realize you don't really want that, okay? And it's like that manifestation is coming back around, whether it's a job opportunity. Like I said, like, you have this orbic field is what I'm hearing, where, like, you're attracting a lot of things because, like, you're no longer attached to outcomes anymore. You've been through so much. I'm hearing freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose, right? That's what I'm hearing. You got nothing left to lose anymore, right? Because you've already lost it all, and now you're gaining everything. And so Spirit saying you're having this illumination as things come back around. It's like things are coming full circle is what I'm hearing. People coming back around, situations, job opportunities, right? Now you're over here like, do I really want that? Do I really want your crazy ass? That's what it's giving. Happily single. What did I just say? Do I even want you? It says doing you, dating, stress-free, setting goals, and career focus. Yeah, you got your eye on the prize this season. You got your mind on the bag, period. Like maybe you're happy single, or if you are in a relationship, like you're just happy with the life that you're building now. Bro, we have memories coming through. We are in Cancer season, which represents nostalgic energies. Okay, so this individual, they're feeling like all the memories. I'm hearing I'm sorry, literally ashamed coming through. Like, you glowing up like this, it's like you're literally putting people to shame is what I'm hearing. It says guilt, embarrassed, in the wrong, okay? So they're feeling embarrassed because you put them to shame. We have spiritual coming through. So we had spiritual gifts and now we have spiritual. Chaos, ego death, downward spiral, and spiritual awakening. And so you caused this ripple effect of spiritual awakening to happen on people, okay? I'm here, some people did not expect to fall for you that way, and like they did, they caused some feelings, but the thing is, it's like not only are you beautiful, but you're also deep. And like, you took some people for a ride, is what I'm hearing. You caused these ego deaths to people. Like literally, people had an ego death when they crossed your path. Closing this cycle, you're closing this cycle now is what's coming through here. Oh my gosh. Look, somebody's realizing that you were the real deal, okay? Because whatever happened, like they're getting their karma is what I'm hearing. We have Jezebel coming through. We have spell, love spell coming through, and heartbreak. So this is giving me this energy, like they're in a relationship or a situation with somebody who is a Jezebel, okay, who has them intimately bound, sexually bound, okay, that's what I'm hearing. It's like you walked away from the situation and you healed, you glowed the F up, right? And like now they're caught up in a loop, a karmic loop in another relationship is what I'm hearing. Like I said, they're getting a taste of their own medicine. Karma, karmic ties. What did I just say? Literally, they're in a karmic loop right now. This is your energy, Queen Bee. Secure, confident, boss bitch, and career focused. This is all you're caring about right now, okay? You are literally in your power this season. Now you're living as a celebrity of your own life. You're living as the main character. And we have side hustle. So especially if you have a side hustle, you're trying to get off the ground, like you're finding success. And this season is a time period of blessing, abundance, recognition. Like you got people's jaws literally dropped. And at the bottom of the deck, we have effed up over you. And we have illumination, okay? Keep being the light. Keep shining your light. Keep being the beautiful baddie that you are, boo. I'm here at you the best. You the best. You the best I ever had. Best I ever had. I'm here and they don't compete where they don't compare, boo. Alright, Spirit. So what final advice do you have for my spiritual baddies? My Marilyn Monroe's in the building. Ooh. Enchantments. Yes. Cultivate beauty and magic. Bro, you got that Marilyn Monroe energy, right? Spirit saying these energies that you escaped from, yes, I said it, escapade, okay, was a distraction, right? And now it's like the real you is being unearthed, Okay, and it says cultivate beauty and magic. See beauty in the ordinary. Notice the magic and miracles in the mundane. If you cannot find beauty, then seek to create it in the world around you. Okay, and so you are the creatrix or the creator is what I'm hearing. Okay, you are the divine empress. So affirm this down below. I am enchanting. Okay, because you are, boo. You are a walking love spell, right? And Spirit's saying to own that power. We have healing, return to wholeness. So you're returning to wholeness. You're showing the world what it truly means to be holy. This isn't religious holy. This is being holy in what makes you beautiful and what makes you quote unquote weird or different. And we have trust. I love that. You are in good hands. What did I say? We have protection. Your finances are going to be blessed. Everything is being returned back to you tenfold. Everything that you thought you lost, you didn't really lose, boo. You gained more than you lost, period. All right. So Spirit's saying to trust yourself, trust in the divine. And it says trust can only be built or restored with honesty and sincerity. Trust yourself, trust others, and trust that you are divinely supported at this time. Okay. So let people show you who they are is what I'm hearing. Also let people help you is the big message. Oh, dang. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so we have gifts and talents. Shine your light. What did I say? Shine your light. Be in your power. Know who the F you are because you are that bitch, period. It says you were born with your own unique set of gifts and talents. Pay honor and respect to these qualities. Then go and share them with the world. Yes, period, boo. You are here to shine your light and share your gifts with the world. And we have ease and flow and gratitude, period. Just focus on what's important. Keep focusing on what you're building because what you're building is so beautiful, just like you. Bottom of the deck, we got worth, boo. We had the worthy card earlier as well. Where is it at? We have worthy here. We have worth here. And it says you deserve goodness. So from this down below, I deserve goodness. It says you are worthy of love and blessings, period. And I'm going to end it right there, boo. All right, so that's the read I have for you, darling. Okay, if this resonated, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that little notification bell so you don't miss out. Until next time, you have a blessed, wonderful day. Ta-ta.